family. We've grown strong together, you know it's all because everybody plays a part in doing what we love. You can bet it doesn't matter where you go, you find a friend who does just what they love and lets it show. One card at a time can really change the way we live. Focused on the sharing and the chance we have to give. You can do most anything, so just do what you love. Live it, share it, you know it's what you're dreaming of. What we love, what we do, makes a difference in me and you. All these years of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live and what we say, it's snapping up and it's our way to love, live and share it today. To love, live and share it today. Just look around and you can see it's so much more than stamps and ink. It's more than just a card you see. It's part of you, a part of me. It's creativity. So just do what you love, live it, share it, you know it's what you're dreaming of. It's what you're dreaming of. What we love, what we do, makes a difference in me and you. All these years of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live, what we say, it's stamping up and it's our way to love, live and share it today. What we love, what we do, makes a difference in me and you. 30 years of inspiration and love. How we live, what we say, it's snapping up and it's our way to love, live and share it today. Whoa. Gonna love and live and share it today. We're gonna love, live and share it today. We're gonna love, live and share it today.
Sometimes it can feel so difficult to catch hold of the inspirational, yeah. But it can be so simple. Love what you do, share what you love. Nobody said there was a secret formula. You know it's so simple, and it's your time to shine. Take a little look inside yourself. What you'll find there's like no one else. Discover new abilities. Embrace your creativity, 'cause it's your time to shine. Be who you wanna be. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy. Look inside and be free in all you can be. Begin, the rest is easy. Begin, the rest is easy, easy. Back when you could be anything, so we gotta build a dream. inside and believe in all that you can be. Beginning the rest is easy. Beginning the rest is easy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this month's Creative Challenge Kickoff. My goodness, it didn't want to come out. We are so excited to talk about March and its Creative Challenge. Oh my goodness, it's a new month. It's so exciting. So if you're new here, Creative Challenge is something that we do every month on our social media channels. So we post what the challenge is for the month, and we invite you to participate with us. So we'll post inspiration all month long. Every Wednesday, you'll see a new project or two from our super talented concept art team. But the fun part about Creative Challenge is everything that you get to create. So we're going to talk about today's Creative Challenge, but all month long, if you want to share your projects that you make, please use the hashtag CreativeChallengeSU so that we can see your projects, and you might see them shared on our stories someday. We love to find them and share all of the inspiration and the fun things that our community is doing all month long. So I guess let's talk about what is this month's challenge, Cindy.
Okay, so this month, it's you might think of the word clean and simple as being like super, super easy. Like just really basic, like plain as can be, but it's not. It can be so much more.
Yeah.
And there are 3 principles of clean and simple. And so we are going to show you today of what that means and then inspire you to then take those 3 principles and put it into your project.
Awesome. I love it. We're kind of going to design school a little bit this month and peeling back the curtain a little bit of behind the scenes and thinking about design principles and the way, like kind of the formula of how a card comes together or a project. It doesn't have to be a card.
Yeah. It could be whatever project you want to do, but it's just there's 3 elements. And so let's go ahead and start with our very first one. So we're going to go to a close-up here. So the first principle, like I said, there are 3 that are main. And immediately when you look at this card, what do you think, Abby?
Well, first of all, it is so perfect for Easter in spring.
No, it's so
It's
cute.
so cute. But I see, my eye immediately goes to like this bunny cluster in the middle.
Yes.
But then I do notice that there is a lot of negative space around the edge too. So your eye goes to the focal point in the middle.
So you've got 2 main principles of clean and simple right from the get-go. Lots of negative space. So you're using the card base with all this negative space that's around it. And then the second one is the clustering elements. So we're talking about using smaller images, clustering them tight together so that they're formed in a focus in the center or wherever your focus is. So those are the 2 main principles that you picked out, but the third one, which you may have missed, is actually texture.
I love that.
So it's another layer that you're adding. And so in this sample that our concept artist did, this is really fun because what she's done is made 1/8 inch strips and weave them together to create this like fun little texture behind that focus. And I also love the one that you mentioned earlier was this square piece that was cut in a diagonal and then used on the back side.
Maybe pop it up to the
maybe we'll pop it up to the profile so you can kind of see that a little bit better.
It's so cute. But yeah, so she took this square, cut it, and then split them apart. So it creates kind of the background piece. This is actually one of my favorite techniques that I use all the time because you should measure twice and cut once, but sometimes I get overexcited or I just use scraps and use what I have and it's not the right size. So I'm like, oh, I'm just going to make it look like it's on purpose and cut it apart and spread it out. But I love it as an intentional piece here. Do you think it's the same size as this
I think it is the same size.
That's so smart.
Kind of thinking maybe it's a little bit smaller, so the same kind of thing is a little bit smaller. But then all they did was cut it directly in half and then spaced it out. But what I love about it is it creates that dimension that goes out from the either side because that creative a organic kind of dimension to it. But then the little like weaving, I think is a little nod to like an Easter basket or something like that.
In the basket,
yes,
little
nods,
paper stuff.
So, and this is using the new Easter basket bundle, which is so fun.
Cute.
And this is the die that comes with it is the little grass piece, and then these are all done with I believe blends. Yeah, Stampin' Blends.
Yeah.
And then I love that she's added one of the little sticks and added the for you.
So cute.
So really cute, but again, the 3 elements are negative space, clustering elements, and texture.
I love it.
Easy as can be. So let's take a look at another sample. Let's pull out this one here. So here's another one.
So this is a different kind of texture because there's some heat embossing and some, the gold foil going on. But then when we were talking about these samples before, we noticed these black spots, and she actually used the journaling pen to add those spots. So she's adding her own texture with ink and playing with color in that way instead of cutting strips like the last one showed.
And you can use that also with like our Stampin' Blends.
Yeah.
But you just add a little dot, maybe make a little circle, or let it just bleed into the paper right from the marker. So, and adding a little bit more texture. These are heat embossed. They're in gold. And this is a stamp, and I cannot remember the name of this stamp. All right, well, we'll try to find it really quick. Let's see. It is the Forever Florals. So it's a brand new bundle that came out yesterday.
Yeah.
So you can get that right now. And then, of course, this die that also comes with it. Another thing that she did is it says, "You're in my heart." And so all she's done is she's stamped it, but then fussy cut around it to eliminate the "and."
Yeah, made a little custom sentiment there.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that.
So, in my heart.
So pretty. And
so
we got the cluster in the middle with the die piece and the sentiment, and still the negative space. Like she didn't fill the whole card.
Right.
So she's playing with that weight card base. And then I'm noticing these have layers too. So I think texture too could be a layering element of, creating dimension in that way. Like you could very easily put this all flat on one card, but then you can play with the dimension and the layers.
Yeah, you've got a little bit of dimension, so you've added some dimensionals in between the layers so that way you have that level of adding that as well.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at the last one.
This one is adorable.
So we've got this one here.
The little ladybug reading.
So cute.
So
I love
sweet.
this. So this is in, again, we've got the negative space working around using that card base that's really clean and simple.
Yeah.
And then we're adding on the cluster because you can see the little cluster of the ladybug with the mushrooms.
Yes.
And then you've got this texture. So this was really fun. This concept artist, she created this background with plastic packaging.
So brilliant.
And ink. That's all she did. And she just kind of dampened, or, added it to the ink pad and then just kind of made her own designer series
cute.
paper.
I know. When I first saw the sample, I was like, where's that designer series paper from?
Yep.
But she made it herself. So I love that all of three of these, they added their own texture by using elements in kind of an unexpected way and playing with what they had in front of them, which is so fun.
Yeah.
And this one, I think it's really cute. She stamped directly on the card. So it's the sentiment isn't a layer, it's just on there. And I feel like that really ties in the clean and simple look to this too, of using negative space in a different way. So instead of a label, she's just using
the space of
the
it.
space. Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at all three of them together so you can kind of get an idea of all the elements that are connected. There we go. So
And how they're
again,
applied. Yeah.
so you can see where you're going to start on your basic, your layer, right? So you're going to start with your basic card base.
Yep.
And then you're going to pick something that has texture. So it could be an embossing folder. It could be some die cutting. It could be some heat embossing. It could be having fun with a little bit of some ink textures.
Yeah.
And then you're going to grab something that you have in your stash, like your collection, or maybe even order from something from yesterday.
We have some new stamp sets available.
Some really cute stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can easily add like a little cluster of how you're going to add that into the mix of it, and then you've got your sample.
I
Like
love
you've
that.
got your project done.
Yeah.
And so how easy it comes together. It does take, like we said, clean and simple is not really clean and simple. There are details. It's a style.
Right.
It's a look. It's not necessarily the technique of it, right?
Yeah.
Or the process of putting it together.
Yeah, there are a lot of hard and fast rules.
Yes.
Like it's very much just an aesthetic and kind of going for a certain look. It isn't as rigid as, hopefully we're making this seem easy.
Yeah,
and
it is
simple.
really
Like
easy. It's just taking, and really you could kind of, we were talking about it earlier that we could take this and be a little bit more simplified if you wanted to. You could just do the bunny and the carrot and the little sentiment, and then you could add some kind of maybe it's just that back layer, so adding texture. It could be as simple as that if you wanted to.
I love that.
Each one has a little bit of more on top of it, so you could kind of make it a little bit more simplified if you wanted to as well.
Yeah, that might be fun. Like
Yeah.
maybe I'll case some of these and
Oh,
show.
that would be fun.
Because I'm more of a simple stamper and more
Yes.
of a like straight to ink to paper and less layers. So maybe I'll do some takes on them or something.
And you got to try this technique. That
I know.
would be really fun.
I'm actually like, this reminds me of, being a kid and playing with paints and things. Like, it's so
Yes.
fun. I love it.
Yeah, I almost thought when she did this that it was the shaving foam technique.
Oh, yes. That's also
So that's really
fun.
fun to do too. But
Yeah.
this is really easy. She just had some plastic packaging at
Yeah.
her desk and used
love
it.
that.
So think about what you could use to
Outside the
create
box.
some kind of texture.
So if you wanted to learn more about clean and simple designs, we actually just had a craft class. Was it last month or
Just
just
month.
a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
And it was called Lovely Blossoms. And if you haven't heard about our craft classes, they are virtual experiences that we put together here at Stampin' Up. And they are hosted by a designer and a concept artist. And so this one is using the Lovely Blossoms suite. And all 3 projects that we make inside of the craft class are actually clean and simple projects. So that's what that suite was designed around, and all of those projects follow these 3 principles. So if this style speaks to you, or if you would love to participate in this month's creative challenge, that might be a really fun option. Is we'll walk you through step by step how to make all of the projects and talk about some more design principles, and also a little bit of a glimpse behind the scenes on how the suite came together. And they're really, really fun. I've participated in some of them, and I always walk away with some new tips and
Yes.
learning something new. And it's always fun to hear from the designer who made the products and what they were thinking as they were making them.
And it's really fun for us as a concept artist to share
Yeah.
what we have learned over the years and teach those tips and the little tricks that we learned along the way with all of you.
Yeah, so that craft class, again, it's called Lovely Blossoms, and it is available right now on replay. So you can add the craft class to your cart, and we will send you an email with a link to get access to the group where it's hosted, and the replays are available now. So they're available in English, but we also have translated captions available so that you can watch them to follow along. So,
And one
super
of the
fun.
great things is if you don't have the Lovely Blossoms suite, you can use whatever product you have and still learn and apply those same concepts that you're learning in the craft classes to those projects.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things, is learning the techniques and the different things and applying it to whatever I have in my craft room.
Yeah.
Because then that's where creativity begins.
That's
and you
right.
can start making it your own and learn and create along the way. That's the fun and the joy of it.
So speaking of creativity, please join our creative challenge this month. Remember to use the hashtag creative challenge SU.
Yes.
Or to share in our post as well.
Yeah, make sure you tag us so that we can see your projects, and we are so excited to see what you make that is clean and simple this month. It could be a card, it could be a scrapbook page, it could be a 3D project, whatever you feel like. And until next time, happy crafting!